Okay, here's an update. Actually assembled rear axle, got all my bearings and bushings, and now I am ready to split it and open it up. And if I remember right, 3/4 bolt stock works real nice. It makes it anyway. That'll be a nice sturdy way to open it up. Everything was fitting beautifully, real nice. The bearings, everything was remarkable. Ordered all the right stuff and it came with the right stuff. Everything's good so far. God's with me. Anyway, all that's kind of over now because I got a good deal on eBay. A guy, these are one of the more powerful. There's only so much power you can put on the front hub drive, and that's the big one. It's I'm familiar with them, and I know. Anyway, he had troubles because the instruction is a Chinese instruction book that comes with all of them. I found out I've got all these spare parts, and I've really got literally enough to put this thing together. Anyway, I think I prefer the controller that he didn't understand that he didn't need another controller anyway. That's why I got a good deal on it in eBay. Saved a couple $100, but that's not a couple $100 that I could spend. It was just too good a deal for that's the powerful one. That's the 1500 to 2000 watt. We'll see what the controller actually will read out, but yeah, it's the big one. It's more powerful, more torque. And on these spring forks, we're also testing them out, so we don't want no failures on this experiment. And we've got to be very careful. So anyway, everything's changed up. We're going to drop the back axle project for right today and assemble the new drive and actually mount a battery and everything. Hopefully take it for a drive. Okie dokie. Anyway, God please bless and keep us all. Okay. Well, great deal of success. It hasn't been easy, but we are ready for the trial run, which the controller I end up having is only a 1,000 watt controller, so it'll be greatly underpowered, but that may be awesome. Anyway, we'll see. God wills it, whatever. Okay. This is our test run here. Feels great. These single speeds are good. This brake cable's kind of a trip. That front shock is working. Let's check it out. Let's see what happens here. I'd say it's pretty damn awesome. It feels great. I love the front shocks. Have a dinger. Looks great to me. The shocks, it's working. And it doesn't seem to be too negatively influenced by the power being applied to it. A little light on the front end. I don't have any weight up on it, so it's kind of burning out, but it feels wonderful. So it's a good start. The front end is essentially built. I still got my post for my solar canopy I got to put on. Thank you, God. Success. It's going to be the best of all these. This one here. All the best. Okay. Okay, trip. 1.5 mile. That's the first half mile on it. All right. So, there we go. Got another tire I got to put on the super trike and get it back up to snuff. And, little things here and there, but the show must go on. There's the original. Well, that's actually prototype 2. That was the second of its kind. So actually I don't know how many prototypes now. I love the windshield on that. I'm thinking I'm going to duplicate that. And the shell. This is a cool one because you got a little privacy, except you can't see. But I got good mirrors now that I can use these. Anyway, I really love that. There's a lot of things to love about this design here. I didn't have a back seat, but it all folds out and really cool. And it gives you a nice place to carry stuff, like for camping trips and stuff. Anyway, you can see I just roped in all the batteries and everything, all them 2,500 miles, and it still fires right up. Runs on the sun. Tank's always full. 2,503 miles. See that? Crazy cool. Me and Ray had a blowout the other day. I've got to switch these tires around. They're backwards on the trailer, of course. I don't know what is with me. Anyway, that was fun. A new one, which we got the new rear end. That's going to be the next deal, is whitening it out. Fun. God please bless and keep us all. Beneath the stain of time, the needle, the feelings disappear. You are someone else. I am still right here. And what have I become? My sweetest friend. Okay. Well, it went really well. I've got the separate axles, and all I have to do is thread the ends and do a weld on I'm not sure what to call that. The lock, the wheel lock. Anyway, anybody who's looking to duplicate my thing, these are just 9-inch, 3/4 inch bolts, and I cut the heads off of them and it fit perfectly. And that's a 5/8 solid shafts, each one, and I made them the same. They're 18 inches long at this point, which they're not going to be quite that long. I'm going to be cutting a little off. There's going to be a nut and a lock, anyway. So there it is, and it's looking really good. The alignment looks good. It's nice that the shafts will be the same, so there's no left or right, and I just make one axle shaft, and it'll fit both sides. That's cool. So anyway, the next step is to finish the axles and thread the ends, cut them to length and thread the ends, and do the nut and the lock. Weld the wheel lock plate on each one, and there's bushings. There'll be bushings. I'm waiting for my bushing stock to get here to finish the bushings. I'm stopped until I get those bushings in, but we're getting really close. Then the mounts for the springs are going to be pretty simple. What I'm thinking is it's going to involve just a piece of angle, a hole there, basically, so that it'll have a certain amount of. I'll over drill the hole just a little bit, and see, it's got to be able to twist just a little bit, and then the swing arm is what I'm thinking about currently, and it's going to incorporate these mounts here, and of course where it mounts to the tricycle up here, which I've got some ideas about that to make that a lot stronger. I actually lost the frame, and this weld broke here at about 1,500 miles, and so I'm going to run this support up and actually hook it over top of that. It's hard to explain, but it should be a lot better. Anyway, okay. God please bless and keep us all.